PC Chris Todd is part of Strathclyde's Operation Access, a special team formed to fight knife crime through the internet. At Force HQ, officers scour social networking sites to find and track down youngsters who've posted pictures of themselves brandishing knives and other dangerous weapons.
Again, there's just their axes, and there's another one as well.
It's the only police unit in the country dedicated to targeting knife offences in this way.
This axe here, and it looks like a farmer's axe, and you can see it's relatively large.
These are some of the examples of the images that we've captured from social networking sites, which again are available to all members of the public. It's a hand axe that this young man is showing, and I believe that that's in a local cemetery. Here we have two young men who, again, are in a public place, and one's in possession of a machete and the other's in possession of a meat cleaver. Again, he has an Oriental-type sword in his hand. I've categorised them into two. The ones that are in a public space, we could take action against them in relation to their possession whilst they're in a public place. Within their dwelling house, that's not an offence, but it might be activity that their parents are unaware of. Their parents might not even know that they're in possession of the weapon. And what I would say is that if they have the weapon in the house, then there's every potential or possibility that they'll take the weapon with them and they'll take it out into the public space.
This teenager posing with a kitchen knife in a public space was found on the internet, and the police are going to arrest him.
Is it a social networking? Is it a knife?
Aye, social networking.
Mate, we'll let you know when we're nearby.
PC Todd and his team are directed to a house on the outskirts of the city. Inside, the suspect isn't at home, but his mother's convinced it's a case of mistaken identity.
We're looking to speak to regarding being in possession of a knife out in the street.
Somebody texted me last week and says they've seen a picture of confronted. He's all patter and it's a load of nonsense. He's never even had a fight in his life. He's never even had a girlfriend or a bunch. I mean, he's 14.
A specific jacket as well.
At first, she won't believe it's her son in the picture.
That's him.
I know it's him. Okay, I've had him identified by other officers.
Well, I'm not impressed with that. I'll just get out in the wash machine.
She gives the officers the jacket in the photo.
Okay, one in.
The police will use it as evidence.
I couldn't tell you.
It's quite common for parents not to know exactly what their children are up to or where they are. The mother here believes her son wasn't involved in any activity. It's been shown that he has been. She also believes that he's at school. What we'll do is we'll go and make inquiries there about the chance that he might not be at school.
There's another case for PC Todd to attend to today. This suspect was also posing with a dangerous weapon on the internet.
Our next target was a 17-year-old male. He's pictured holding a Russian-style bat, and he's got some sort of Russian-style hat on as well, so he's been identified.
The police find the teenager at home.
The reason we're here is we're looking at members of various gangs posting various weapons and whatnot on the internet. Okay, and pictures of themselves as well. Okay. Subsequently, we found a picture of yourself. Are you aware of the image I'm talking about?
No.
I'm going to show you a picture. Remember the picture I'm talking about now?
Aye.
Where is the Russian hat just now?
Upstairs.
Upstairs.
Officers search the house for the evidence.
That's the job.
They find the Russian hat he was wearing, but not the weapon. But it's enough to take him in. Another arrest in Strathclyde's ongoing battle against knife crime.
Let us know how you think we can stop young people thinking that brandishing knives on the internet is cool.